If you're watching this video, that means this channel has got to 600 subscribers. And I'm going to tell you 6 things I've learned since starting this YouTube channel. Let's do it. First off, before we get into the 6 things I have learned since starting this YouTube channel and gaining 600 subscribers, I just want to say thank you to everybody that has ever liked, subscribed, commented, done anything for this channel. If you've ever told someone like, hey, you should watch this video, it's kind of funny or it's entertaining, anything. If you liked the video, didn't even watch it, but you liked it. If you've subscribed, if you subscribed on your burner account, if you told other people to subscribe, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really can't express how much I appreciate people that watch the stuff that I put out, that like the stuff that I put out, that value my opinion on things and my, hot takes and playing Call of Duty and Star Wars, Spider-Man, all this stuff that I do on, and I know it's a lot of different things in this channel. This channel's kind of all over the place, but like I said, if you've ever done anything, shown any kind of love to me, man, I really appreciate you guys. I honestly do. I've had this account since 2012, but I didn't do my first live stream until September 2022. I was actually one of the few people who didn't really start. Well, I technically did start streaming during the pandemic, but I did that on Twitch, and then I moved over to YouTube in 2022. But yeah, man, this has been interesting. This has been fun. It's been a very creative outlet for me, and it's been something that I have enjoyed doing the last, I guess, 3 years now, and I love it. I really do. This is awesome. So I'm just gonna get straight into the 6 things that I've learned. Now, obviously, I'm not one of these big major channels with hundreds of thousands and millions of followers and all that stuff. I'm just speaking from my perspective, my experience as a smaller content creator on this app. So let's start out with number 1. The first thing that I learned, and this is kind of the main reason I started this channel. If you're interested in it, then it is interesting. If you are interested in it, it is interesting. So I can't remember where I first heard this phrase from, but it's essentially, if you watch a video or if you have an idea, if you listen to a song or something like that, and you want to talk about it, you're not the only person on the planet who wants to talk about this thing, or who has thought about this thing, or who is interested in this thing. So if it's something that you find enjoyable, I guarantee you that there is someone out there that enjoys it too. I've reviewed random movies on this channel. I've reviewed obscure movies, obscure albums, popular albums. I'm not the most, interesting person in the world. I don't have the most original thoughts, but the fact that a lot of people enjoy the same things that I do means that I'm gonna always have an audience putting out the content that I put out. So if you're thinking about starting a channel, but you don't think anybody is gonna be interested in the things that you're interested in, trust me, it doesn't matter what it is. No matter how obscure, how weird, how strange, how broad, how niche, no matter what it is, somebody out there is going to like it, and they're going to watch it, and they're going to enjoy it, so you might as well put it out. The second thing that I've learned from doing this channel: post the content that you want to see. Now, that is kind of the second thing that kind of got me onto YouTube. Well, it didn't get me onto YouTube, but it's kind of the thing that made me branch out into not just streaming Call of Duty, because that's what I was just strictly doing. It was just Call of Duty, that was it. I like to listen to music. I like to talk about music. I like to converse with people about it, and I listen to reviews and podcast about it. And there was like a switch at some point where people weren't really talking about the actual music. The conversation started to revolve around, well, what were the album sales? Was it trending? do I like the artist? The conversation started to steer away from the music, and I kind of got frustrated with that. And I was like, you know what? If they can do it, I can do it. We're all human. These people, these streamers and YouTubers are not God, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all just people. I have an opinion. My opinion's valued by the people that I know and that I trust. So why can't I have a voice in this space too? So post the content that you want to see. If you don't see the stuff out there that you want to see or that you're interested in, post it yourself. Someone out there will appreciate it. Number 3. And this was the hardest one for me. So shout out to Gaming with Iron. He was on my ass about this for months at a time. Don't be afraid to post your content. You can't learn how to improve your content without putting it out. My problem, I would have paralysis by analysis. And that means I have no problem making videos. I can bang out 10 videos in a day. Like, I just have all these ideas in my head. I know what I want to say. I know how to put my thoughts together. I know how to edit videos, sound, add music, all that stuff, thumbnails. I can do all the work that it takes to make a YouTube video. My problem was I didn't know when to put it out, what time to put it out, when is the best time to put it out to get on the right path of the algorithm, all that stuff. It would just kind of get stuck in my head to the point where I would have all these videos just saved up. Like, there was one point I had like 15 Call of Duty videos downloaded, edited, thumbnails just saved on my YouTube tab, ready to go. But I would just save it because I'm like, I need to wait for the right moment to make sure that the right people see it and it gets them the right amount of likes and the right amount of views and whatever. And I would just kind of get in my head and I would stop. But at some point, it's like, bro, just put it out. Put it out, see what the people say. Promote yourself. Don't just put it out and leave it there. Like, put it out, let people know, put it in DMs, send it text messages, post on your Instagram, Twitter, whatever. But it's not doing any good just sitting in your drafts. Just put it out. You don't have to put everything out at one time, but if you haven't put anything out that day and you have stuff saved in your drafts, put something out. Put it out there, because you never know. So don't be afraid to post. Do not be afraid to do that. Just put it out there. The next thing that I learned, number 4, YouTube is a community, and this can apply to any kind of social media, whether it be TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, anything. Like, support other people, right? You just can't demand likes and subscribes and comments when you don't do any of that stuff. If nobody has seen, if you've never liked anybody's stuff, why would they like your stuff? It's almost like, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I will go through and like all your stuff. I'm going to drop a comment. I'm going to repost it. I'm going to share it. And I'm going to let you know, like, hey, I did this. And you're going to remember that. And it's kind of like, we're helping each other out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you constantly see me in your comments, or if you see me reposting stuff, when I ask for, hey, can you like this video? Can you repost it? They're going to remember, like, oh, that's Marcus Sniff. Like, yeah, he's in my comments. Hey, he likes stuff. He's supportive. They're more likely to support you. You know what I'm saying? Like, support other people. You just can't throw stuff on the people and expect them to support you when you don't support anybody. So that would be my next thing that I learned throughout this process. YouTube, social media, it's all a community. Help other people and they'll help you out. Number 5, chase the trends, or don't. Now, that sounds a little contradictory, but hear me out. So there have been times where I've done album reviews and I put it out 3 months, maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month, 2 or 3 months after the album came out, and it's done great numbers. And there's been times where I put out album reviews the day it did come out, and it did nothing. So sometimes you just gotta, and it kind of goes back to the don't be afraid to post stuff, because you can't really determine what the algorithm's gonna do and where it's gonna go. Sometimes the really hot show that's going on, you can be the first one to put it out there. You can be the first one on YouTube, the first one on Instagram, and nobody checks it out. The most popular thing could be happening and you can be the first one out there and everybody ignores it. Or there could be a time where something is super popular, but it was popular 3 months ago, and here you come with your review and your thoughts and what you think about it, and it's the most viewed video that you've ever done. I've had that happen a few times where an album will come out and I will get the review out as fast as I can. Like, I'm talking Saturday night, Sunday when it drops on a Friday. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get this out quick, fast, and see what happens. And it doesn't do that well. And then there's been other times where I've done an album review months later, 500 views or something. It's insane. So chase the trends. Or don't chase the trends. Who knows? You can't really determine what the algorithm's gonna do. And the last thing that I've learned from my YouTube journey to getting to 600 subscribers is check your data, check your analytics, check your numbers. You don't have to live and die by them, but every week YouTube will do an analysis of, how many people are watching your videos, which videos are they watching, are they watching your videos, are they watching your shorts, are they watching your live streams, are they looking at your posts, are they liking videos, are people coming back and watching your videos without subscribing, are they subscribing and not watching, where are they watching from, the demographics, all this stuff. YouTube will give you all this information for free. So if they give you the information, like I said, you don't have to live and die by those numbers, but at least look at it. At least have an understanding of, okay, if I'm posting this kind of content and this kind of content is what's being successful, let's try to focus on that. If my shorts are going crazy, let's focus on the shorts. If my long form content is doing great, let's focus on that. If people if they're not viewing my streams, but I love streaming, let's figure out how I can make my streams better so people will want to stay and watch those, so I can get my numbers up or get more people to do that. So those are the 6 things that I've learned throughout this journey. I don't know how far it's gonna go. I don't know where it's gonna land at. But those are the 6 things that I've learned. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. What has your journey been looking like? What is your process? How big do you want to get? But like I said, man, I said it at the beginning, anybody that's ever done anything positive for this channel, man, I appreciate you guys, man. I really do. I truly, truly appreciate every like, every view, every subscription, all that stuff. And we'll see where we go from here. So till the next one, peace.
Thanks for watching, babe. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel.